I was roasted, virtually roasted by Modi's fans when I called his government the most statist and interventionist since liberalization. That's almost in the last quarter century. But seeing Modi's fuel folly over the last 24 hours, I feel vindicated. But I also feel mighty sad because with one unthinking stroke, this government has rolled back a reform that took years of courage to construct. Now, here are the facts. Scared by a huge public outcry to reduce outrageously high petrol and diesel prices, Modi cut central excise by 1 rupee 50 paise per litre. That caused a revenue loss of about 10,000 crore rupees over 6 months from now until the end of the financial year. Now, it was a puny concession, as his government had increased excise on petrol by 7 rupees 63 paisa and on diesel by 9 rupees 36 paise per litre since coming to power in 2014. And then it made a shocking call. It ordered public sector oil companies to reduce prices by 1 rupee per litre. Now, in one impulsive moment, it rolled back the major reform of freely priced fuel, which was achieved so painstakingly by the UPA government in 2010 for petrol and by the Modi government itself in 2014 for diesel. The markets, of course, reacted furiously to what they saw as a betrayal, a repudiation of trust. Within 1 hour, that's over 13 minutes yesterday until the markets closed, and in 45 minutes of trading this morning, public sector oil companies wiped out over 1 lakh crore rupees of investors' wealth. Ordinary shareholders lost 48,000 crores and the Modi government was poorer by 55,000 crore rupees. What's even more astonishing is that Modi rolled back a fundamental, I repeat, it's a rollback of a fundamental painstaking reform, that's freely priced fuel, to save a paltry, minuscule 7,000 crore rupees. I mean, had this government cut the excise by an additional 1 rupee and taken the entire hit of 2 rupees 50 paisa per litre on its own account, the government's revenue loss would have increased from 10,000 crores to 17,000 crores over the next 6 months. Instead, by instructing oil companies to cut, the government violated its own solemn policy commitment. The markets punished this folly by destroying 1 lakh crore rupees of investors' wealth within 1 hour, and God knows how much more in the days to follow. What would you call this government decision? An honest mistake, an oversight committed without realizing the downstream consequences? No, sir. I don't think the Modi regime deserves this benefit of doubt. In my mind, this just confirms what I've asserted before. This is India's most statist and interventionist government since the liberalization of 1991.